It's a privilege to be here today and stand with you, all of you good people who are committed to justice and the common good. Values that seem lost on too many of our elected officials, including the one in the front of whose offices we stand today. It's been said many times that the measure of any society is by its treatment of its most vulnerable, the elderly, the young, the chronically ill, and in this case, workers who are unemployed through no fault of their own. As someone who has been unemployed in the past and currently has family members who are unemployed, I can tell you that unemployment hangs over your head like a dark cloud. How long will this situation continue? Will we be able to make it with what we have? It feels bad enough to be unemployed without the additional anxiety of being made a political football, of not knowing whether the ones we hire to do the work of the people will actually do the people's work and stand with them.
I'm getting old. I find myself crying more these days. I guess a man shouldn't be admitting that, but it is the truth. And I'm not so sure I'm crying for myself as much as I'm for all these unemployed families with little ones.
I would ask people to stop stereotyping the unemployed as lazy or unwilling to work. We are your neighbors. We are your friends. I will work part-time. I will work full-time. I work for much less than I did before. But when no one is hiring, we need assistance. We need assurance that our kids will be fed and our rents paid. We take our unemployment checks and return them back to our society. Grocers, apartment managers, mortgage companies. We spread it around like we have always done with our paychecks. This temporary help is economic stimulus. If 20,000 people suddenly stop paying their rent, who is going to suffer along with them? All of us. So I'm asking Senator Kyle and all of Congress to pass the extension for unemployment insurance. Thank you.
Well, when unemployment hit, I was really young, so I wasn't able to work. But the way it affected me is my mom ended up losing her job. We lose little things, you lose your cell phone, you lose minor things, but then eventually went to the point where we lost our home. Alright? It's hard because after living there almost all of your life, that's the one place that you can call your own. And you don't have it no more, so it hits you really, really hard. But the hardest thing is hearing when your parents tell you that you might not go to college because they can't afford it. They can't put you to college. I was shattered. That's my dream. That's all I look forward to. I look forward to one day becoming an engineer, a doctor, an architect. I wanted to become someone in this life. We gotta make sure that we push. We push that we don't lose that unemployment aid. That we could extend it. Because by losing it, we lose 21,200 people that are gonna lose benefits. There already are people out there that can't get medicine as is, Why are you gonna take away from people that don't have it? And that's just not right. 'Cause I'm sick and tired of seeing families on the street. I'm sick and tired of hearing on the news that a teenager suicided himself because he feels trapped. I don't think none of that should be happening. Why is this going on? It all chains up to the same thing. They feel trapped because in this economy, they feel like they're not going anywhere.
Folks, we heard three stories of folks who are struggling through these hard economic times. These are stories I hear day in and day out from thousands of families out there who are struggling. And when we had two U.S. senators who continue to want to block a jobs bill in the United States Congress and now refuse to want to extend unemployment benefits for 21,000 families across this state, you cannot help but ask yourself, what is wrong? What is wrong with our U.S. senators who fail to recognize the fact that 21,000 folks are going to be suffering even more come December 31st? Folks, we're 17 days away from Christmas. What holiday gift is Senator Kyle sending to 21,000 families? are you doing, Senator Kyle, to create jobs? And what are you doing to help those families that are struggling? Senator Kyle, you have just heard three stories of people who are struggling. And we need you to act. We need you to stand up, be a leader, and move your party into a position that will create jobs and extend unemployment benefits for thousands of families throughout the state of Arizona.